The future. It's something we've dreamt about for, well, many years. It's a place where all of our common day problems will be solved, and technology will be the way to it. No more worrying about anything. This will all be solved in a society that has all the answers. Flying cars to get around quicker, robots that'll act at our bidding, and even technology to replace or simply perfect the things we do now. Perfect, isn't it? It's hard to think of utopia without technology, and the perfect world is just around the corner, and technology will obviously be the way to it, right?
Figure happier, more productive.
Black Mirror is a show about the future. Not one about a utopia, but a dystopia. The future still revolves around technology, but this technology is not always shown in ways to benefit, but also used to manipulate. In episodes, it'll take how we use technology today and turn it to the absolute extreme, creating a story that's not only satire, but a strong critique on society and how we live. Like how we care so much about our appearance, comfort, and of course, our technology. What makes the show so special is that even though that they're set in the near future, they all feel very connected to how we live our lives today, giving it an eerie feel and making us question, how would things get to this? And would this ever happen today? Even the people in the show are not totally different and act the same way we do right now, allowing us to relate to them. I mean, sure, it's not like we really care so much how we look online and how we describe our self-worth with pictures we take of things like our food. Like, that doesn't happen already. Wait, it totally does. It totally does. Okay, technology can't be that bad. It's not like it's gonna hurt us or anything like that. It can't. Well, I mean, it's unsettling not knowing what's gonna happen next, but I guess that all adds to the charm of this TV show. This show really got me thinking about how we live with technology and how reliant
We have become.
Airbag is a song by Radiohead. They're a notable British band that I was introduced to online. I'm not usually the type of person to like this kind of music, as I listen to this and this. I'll get a standing ovation from the people. But some of Radiohead's music is different. They each tell a message that you don't hear in every pop or country song. Airbag is a song about the lead singer of the band, or Tom York's experience with a car crash, and just with cars in general. When interviewed about the song, Tom said this about Airbag: "I was really frightened of cars back then, but Airbag was almost the opposite of that. If you get into a crash or a potentially disastrous situation and walk away, you feel 1,000 times more alive, regardless of what that is." This is a very specific feeling of surprise and feeling more alive, but is portrayed well in the song, with Radiohead's trademark cryptic lyrics. Even how the song is put together is grand and feels like an orchestra of emotion. How the strings and electric guitar play off each other, or even how the lyrics describe the event being out of this world and like a rebirth, with a newfound inspiration to make a difference. It's a very happy song compared to the rest of Radiohead's discography of more melancholic themes. But the meaning of the song changes when put in the context of the full album. OK Computer is the band's third album from 1997. It's dystopian themed like Black Mirror, based around the integration of technologies that were happening around the time. The internet was on the verge of changing everything, and technology was being put into cars, the workplace, and around the world. But Tom felt very disconnected from what was happening, finding it hard to keep up. So with this in mind, he created the album that we now know as OK Computer. The album talks about our reliance on technology, isolation and alienation, politics, conformity, society, and how keeping up with the world has become more about existence rather than actually living. These themes from over 20 years ago have become more potent today. It's almost scary, the accuracy. Even the album title, OK Computer, is similar to something we say nonchalantly to our phones, like Hey Siri or OK Google, to assist us and make our lives easier. As for now, when we look at Airbag's meaning in the album, it changes to more of a dichotomy, a double-edged sword, and ironic. The character in the song praises technology for saving his life and being the reason he gets a second chance. But technology was also what brought him into the situation in the first place. It's crazy to think that not that long ago, people were cruising around in what were essentially tin cans without seatbelts and steering columns that could impale you. And even though we've made achievements, we still have not used technology to solve all of our problems and create that utopia. The theme of reliance on technology is shared between OK Computer and Black Mirror, and it's something we can't ignore. I mean, just think about it. For some of us, we need an alarm clock to wake up in the morning so we're not late. We've come to rely on our phones and electronics for entertainment and to soothe us. And we need technology to keep us from being killed by technology. We're becoming more and more reliant on it. At what point will technology be doing the living for us?